Baltimore, and then we'll go out to DC. But here with the dog right now, and we saw the most dangerous neighborhood of Baltimore, the area with the highest amount of crime, highest amount of stabbings. So that was pretty hardcore. Today we're going to look at kind of the prettier side of Baltimore, and this is just, I think it's called Monument Circle, if that's the neighborhood. But this area is really, really pretty. So we'll see a lot of really pretty buildings, and you have the dog hanging out, enjoying himself. Right now he has a squirrel, so he's looking at the squirrel at the moment. But it looks like we have nobody watching, so I'm just talking to myself. So I'll probably hop off pretty soon. Although somebody just sent me a heart, so I guess somebody is watching. Cool, the Bruins brothers. Hey, what's up, Bruins brothers? I was about to hop off because I figured nobody was watching, but it looks like people are. And we at least have one. One is better than none. Hi, Dodge. Hey, Bruins brothers. What's going on? Like the Boston Bruins, kind of. So just to explain to you what we're doing, I've gotten some traction. I'm a YouTuber, and I love to travel. I've been all around the country, and I've gotten some... Oh, hey, Chance, what's up? How you doing? Maybe we can just talk because nobody else is watching. How you been? You should probably call me because I don't think anybody... Can you see how many people are actually watching this? Because last time I had like 4,000, but on YouTube it said it only had like 20 people watching, and then I noticed it was 4,000. Well, now we have 2 people watching, apparently. So, all right, now we have 3. So screw it, we'll do this. So yeah, this is the pretty monument area of Baltimore. Thank you guys for tuning in. I think yesterday we had 3,000 people watching. The day before we had about 2,000 people. And I wanted to show you the pretty side of Baltimore. And this area is kind of a mixed income area. Certainly not the most dangerous part, but also not the wealthiest part. But this is beautiful. To George Washington by the state of Maryland. And Chance says, haha, one other, exactly. Not a lot of well, now we got like 5 people watching, so it always takes a little bit of time to pick up. But we're going to look at some cool structures if people want to tune in. Retired to Mount Vernon. So this is in honor of George Washington. Obviously, Maryland's very historic in the Revolutionary War era. So take a look at the front of this. Fortunately, they're closed. It would be fun to go inside. But I think a lot of people forget that there's a lot of beauty in the city, even though it's cheap to get around. There are not a lot of tourists, and it has this dangerous reputation. Look at that beautiful church, limestone. It's a beautiful limestone church. So this is the historic, beautiful part of Baltimore. And out here with the dog, he's waiting for me to move, so we will move. We'll look at the Peabody Institute. Obviously, you know the Peabody Institute, famous for journalism. The dog's going a little crazy right now. This is cool if you want to take a look at what this... Mount Vernon celebrates Baltimore's rich cultural heritage. Washington Monument, built in 1829. First public monument to Washington in the United States. And this is the Peabody Conservatory. Hey, I don't know if you want to say hello. I got a YouTube. I got a cigarette. If you're interested in saying hello. I appreciate it. Thank you. How you doing today?
Well, you know, that's good, you know. I not here,
you know. Yeah. How you making out?
Okay, I came from the kitchen, you know.
Okay. They feed you okay? The food's decent enough at least?
It's okay, but they'll eat bread or something, might.
Okay. That's kind of all they got, though. It's not a ton. How long you been out here for? A few years?
Yeah.
Okay. What brought you out here, if you don't mind me asking?
This life on life term.
Yeah. Sometimes you can't control it. I hear you. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for the info. Looking out. See if maybe we talk to some people. Beautiful statue and just the little details in all this place. Here's a little park. Take a look at this statue. This is Peabody. This This is the Peabody Institute, famous again for journalism, if you know the Peabody Award. Fortunately, mainstream journalism is bullshit now. But this is the founder, George Peabody, of mainstream journalism, of the Peabody Award. So there's so much history just in these 5 blocks. So I wanted to show you kind of more beautiful area of Baltimore. And this is one of my favorite views in the city. I'll try to flip this for you. So it's a beautiful place to take a little vacation, walk around. Dog's enjoying himself, and we'll check out a bunch of different types of neighborhoods while we're doing all this. Because Baltimore is cool because it really blends. You see the historic part. This is beautiful, Leakin Hall. You see the historic part of Baltimore, and then all of a sudden you switch and you're in a very dicey area. But that's kind of the fun variety of it all, in my opinion. But I always like Baltimore. I was thinking I was heading down to South Carolina for the primary. I'm also going to cover the election over there. And I figured, you know, I'm from New York City, so I figured, do I stop in DC or Baltimore? But I think Baltimore is way cheaper in terms of hotels, a lot less traffic, and it's a lot more authentic and fun, in my opinion. So not too difficult of a decision at all. Okay, and figure out what direction the dog wants to go into. Wesley is back. What's up, Wesley? How are you? Nice to have you watching again. Wesley's been an active fan. Came to be a supporter through my coverage of Marianne Williamson, who ran in the Democratic primary. And Wesley, thanks for sharing the video, by the way. I appreciate that on the Facebook group that you're part of. So we're walking down. We'll probably walking down to the more modern, slightly more modern section of the city. We'll check it out. Everything's beautiful here. Some of these buildings kind of remind me of San Francisco a little bit, especially this one. So pretty much I kind of just let the dog lead the way and see where he wants to go. But I'll talk a little bit about my dog. He is a stray dog I found in Mexico. I've traveled all around the continent. I found him in Ciudad Jimenez in Chihuahua. He was this random dog, went right up to me. I started petting him and never really stopped following. So he's been all around the continent now, and he loves to travel. He loves to smell new things. And he's been all around. We stayed right in the middle of the mountains. We've stayed right in suburbs. We've stayed in every type of environment imaginable. But I think he loves the big city the best. In big city, I mean, like, 500,000 to 1 million people. He likes the big downtowns. There's a lot to smell. As you can see, I trained him pretty... Hey, chill. Well, maybe not. I'm talking out my ass right there. I was about to say I've trained him pretty well, where he doesn't cross in the middle of the street unless he knows it's okay to do so. But sometimes you have to yell at him a little bit. Look at this center stage. Beautiful, beautiful performance space. Baltimore, what I like, Baltimore is one of those cities that really exhibits black excellence. That theater space, I think, is primarily housing black artists and black theater. So culturally, Baltimore is very culturally rich, I would say. I'd say Baltimore, Atlanta would be the home of black excellence. And maybe tomorrow what we could check out is Bowie, Maryland, which is interesting. And that's like the wealthiest black community, I think, in the U.S. So it's kind of interesting just to walk around and portray things in a different light. Right now we're passing the interstate, the underpass for the interstate. And this is a good metaphor, although it's quite light in Baltimore, which is nice. This is a good metaphor as to what happened to all the historic downtown cities. What happened is in the 1950s and 60s, when things became more automobile-centric, they built all these giant highways, these interstates, these overpasses, cutting through the neighborhoods of downtown. So this would be a prime example. All of this stuff, there used to be probably row houses in the middle right here. There used to be people living here. It used to be an active community, but due to transportational convenience, it got moved out. Now, this is just a little strip, so Baltimore isn't bad, but you go to cities like Los Angeles, even Toronto, a lot of different places, and you see that Kansas City is another good example. You used to have this beautiful historic downtown. Now they just have an interstate kind of slicing up. You can't even walk downtown. Charlotte, North Carolina is another good example of that. So yeah, I figure while I walk around I could tell you a little bit about the evolution of cities and how they all work. And Baltimore is a good case study. But Baltimore has also a strong community of people who are big on historic preservation, and that's why we had a great time walking around in that historic neighborhood. we're going to try to find something a little more fun than this. Although, hey, we still have 30 people. And Robert Odell says, morning. Thank you, sir. Guess it is morning, noon, whatever you want to call it. Whatever works. Thanks for watching. Anybody who wants to chat, let me know. I will respond to you. I'll always look at my battery. So we're going to go up and go more towards the downtown neck of the woods. Nothing is ready to cross. Well, this is going to be a tight thoroughfare to cross, so we got to make sure he's put for a little bit. This is probably one of the least walkable sections of the city, but now we're going more towards downtown. We'll check that out. It's probably about a block away, give or take, but you can see some of the skyline in the distance. Dog heard a noise, he got a little scared. It's alright, just a loud noise, bud. Baltimore makes me think of Pink Flamingos, one of the greatest works of cinematic art ever. Pink Flamingos, that must be John Waters, if I'm not mistaken. I'm ashamed to say I have not seen that specific film of John Waters, but I've seen a number of other ones. And of course, John Waters is from Baltimore. And, of course, Hairspray set in Baltimore, Good Morning Baltimore. But Baltimore has always been this kind of down and out eccentric city. And Waters' personality, Waters, I think, is the epitome of Baltimore, in my opinion. Eccentric, strange, bizarre, off-kilter. So that's funny. I'll check out Pink Flamingos. Thank you, Tim Greenglass. I appreciate it. So yeah, now we're about a block away from the actual downtown. So we'll see what's up. So yeah, this is a little less interesting visually. Again, but more overpass stuff, which is interesting. And of course, every highway goes a million different directions. These ones probably go right to DC, which we'll be heading to today. Long, boring strip to get through. But as you can see, we're coming up on downtown. I don't know if you can see the building in the distance. Yeah. Dogs leading the way. Sometimes there's graffiti onto the overpasses, which is kind of pretty to look at, but I don't think with this one. Here's over. It's a beautiful day today. It's about 60 degrees and sunny, which is nice. Because I've been in New York, it's been in the 30s the whole time. So a little hint of spring in February. Can't complain. So I gotta wait for the dog. He's sniffing. He's excited because he sees some grass. He hasn't seen much grass. He's only seen me smoke it. Hi, any Scientology building you could audit. So thanks for following. Just so you guys know, I used to be a news anchor who got fired for going after Scientology and exposing the truth about Scientology. And I didn't say anything unfactual, but the church threatened to sue my news station. They got me fired. So now I'm kind of YouTubing and stuff. And to answer your question, about that, yeah, I think we're going to go to Atlanta, and then there's a lot happening in Austin, and then of course finally LA at the end, because I want to cover the Leah Remini trial, the Scientology versus Leah Remini lawsuit. So that, I don't think that starts until October, so that's quite a bit of time. But yeah, if you follow me, we'll do some Scientology stuff as well. So we're kind of traveling all around. So yeah, so now you can see we're coming up to a prettier area of downtown. And Wesley says we got some good spray can art in Detroit, Michigan. Yes, as I recall. I've been to Detroit twice. Slows ribs. That's some of the best ribs you'll ever eat. Slows, I remember them. Near downtown, if I'm not mistaken. Although they always say the best ribs were in Windsor, Ontario for some reason. I don't know how true that is. But yeah, Wesley, I'll see you over there if you're not far from Detroit. It looks like we do have some street art over here. Check it out. And then we'll loop around back downtown. But I think this is kind of cool to look at. Okay, got some beautiful trash. Street art, streetwear, street art right here. Look at that. That's not the street art I was trying to show you, but dog's having a fun time sniffing. That's just diapers filled with shit. You're not going to like to eat it. I'm sorry. Hey, thank you. So we're going to wait to cross. As you can see, we got some cool art pieces here. Let's take a look. When the traffic dies down. Okay. Cool. So even in these ugly underpasses, there's beauty. O's for the Orioles. All Baltimore pride if you look at all these little symbols. And I'll go this way. And so now we're taking a walk back downtown. This is cool too. Guys, I'm going to wipe the screen so we get a better picture. Sorry. Pardon me. Okay, hopefully there's less glare. A little less. Phone sucks. Sorry guys. Samsung. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, another walk. Cooking. I think this is your third walking with me, cooking and camping for hope. Thanks for weighing in. Thank you for watching. Well, I think we're going to have a double walk today. So we're doing a bit of downtown Baltimore, hanging out. We're going to Richmond tonight, so the dog and I will stop in DC. If any of you guys know DC, let me know. I'm going to do some light research and look up what is the most dangerous area of Washington, DC. And there's some argument about it. Is it DuPont Circle? Is it Anacostia? I don't even know how to say it. Anacostia, something like that. So if any of you guys know the most dangerous area of DC, let me know in the comments and we will check it out. And see what's happening. This is cool. This is an old school diner. I wonder if you can see the little art here. Yeah. More street art. Dog's taking a little drink. Probably not the healthiest water for him. Pensacola. I've been to Pensacola too. I did not know that, Kate. Thank you. Pensacola has a cool graffiti bridge. I did not know that. Been to Pensacola in the Panhandle. Northern Florida. They have a giant Confederate statue downtown. I thought probably of Robert E. Lee. I thought that was interesting. I figured, hell, we're not in South Florida anymore. But I love Pensacola, beautiful city. So, all right, we'll go back to Pensacola at some point. Northern Florida is stunning, man. Jacksonville's cool too. Jacksonville, St. Augustine, all that. I lived in Fort Lauderdale for a while. That kind of sucked. I didn't like it that much. Dog's still taking a drink. Sorry, guys, light up a cigarette. Oh, fuck, I just dropped it. There we go. Our shoulder on. Checking my battery. 63%. I'm doing all right. Some cool people. Looking fly. You can say hi to them. They're cool. Oh, say hi, say hi. Next time. Got some leather jacket swag. I'm liking it. Like your swag. Cool chain. Welcome, welcome. Got some interesting fashion choices in the city of Baltimore. So yeah, now we're going back up towards downtown. So we'll see some cool stuff. Cool. Beautiful.
Is he yours?
Yeah, he's mine. Thank you. I appreciate it. You can say hi to him.
He's yours?
Yeah. No, he's not just roaming around.
Down here, I'll be like, no, stick him in my car.
He wouldn't mind too. I think he likes you.
Oh.
I think he's a fan of yours.
I'm a sucker for stray dogs.
Oh, good on you. He was a stray dog once upon a time, so not anymore though. Now he's a little too heavy. Yeah, now he's a little too.
You know.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for. He's my first ever dog, so that's nice to hear that you feel like I'm doing it right. Thank you. Thanks for
No leash or
noticing.
nothing.
Yeah, no, he doesn't need nothing. Keep him free.
Have a good
Thank you. You as well. Smoke them if you got them. Amen. Hard to keep up with. Cool. So some of the beautiful Art Deco buildings, probably built in the 1930s. Got more dogs sniffing things. We'll walk across, look at some of the modern buildings, look at the skyline. Baltimore, I think, has a very good skyline, in my opinion. Dog's looking at this bag. Just fuck it up. You want to fuck it up? You mess it up. Thought he was going to attack the bag next time. Wow, look at this. Cool. So yeah, one of the whoops. Cool view of downtown. Gotta wait to cross a little bit. Okay. Now we shall cross. This is also a beautiful building up ahead. Well, this is I think this is the tallest building in Baltimore, and certainly the most historic skyscraper. So we'll take a look at that and take a look. I think this is a museum, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll see what's up. Cool. Dog is patiently waiting. This is cool. World War Memorial. World War I, probably. And we'll go closer to the bigger building. Let me zoom out, guys. Kind of tech averse, as you can tell. There we go. Fucking A. There we go. Okay. See, I'll go up a little north and see probably my favorite skyscraper in Baltimore. Take a bit more look at this. Cool. Another beautiful historic Art Deco style building. I'll try to zoom out. Sorry guys. There. Nope. Whatever. Alright, well, guess we'll keep it like this. Cool. So we'll look around downtown, and one of the reasons Baltimore is less desirous as a tourist city is because there's a lot of places that are shuttered. And this is right downtown. First, we'll take a look at this building, right? This is the biggest building that Baltimore has, but across the street, defunct. Try to zoom out. There we go. Finally got to zoom out. Big Apple Tree Cafe, that looks dead and gone. So that's a bad sign. The city is losing population. It's also losing industry, less people working in office buildings. And so this would be this typical stop for lunch that people would have if they have a lunch break in the office. And it is dead and gone. I wonder if I can even... No, I can't open it. Oh well. I tried. And we'll take a look at the Baltimore's version of the Strip. Well, first we'll take a look at some of these buildings. Beautiful. So look at these beautiful buildings, and then this is defunct, and then this is defunct as well. But there's still a lot of beauty. We'll take a look at this building too. And what we're doing now is we're on Baltimore Street, which is kind of the Sin block, the Vegas Strip version, if you will, or like the Montreal version of their strip club block, which it's a funky scene at night. Maybe we'll check it out at night as well. We'll start here. This is a Hustler. This is the Hustler Club. Hey, let's check out the Hustler Club. So I got a YouTube.
She listens too. Like,
Oh yeah, he likes it too.
Yeah. Like they listen, like you say, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. What has this place gotten quieter? This street over the years?
You know what? Let me tell you, man. Let me tell you.
Oh, don't let me interrupt. Well, I appreciate it.
No, listen, I'm from out by the airport. Okay.
Okay, cool.
So
you know this neck of the woods.
yeah. But I'm saying this has slowed down a lot of spots, right?
Right.
See, so I'll give you a little hint.
Okay.
Because, see, I'm trying to open a restaurant downtown too.
Okay, cool.
But listen, so
Good on ya.
the downtown partnership, right? You know, that's who you want to get in touch with.
Right.
Okay, because they want to bring business back to here.
Yeah.
And you know,
They've been working hard
right
with it.
So they got pretty good loans out there for you.
Yeah, they got the Chamber of Commerce backing you up and stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, helping out small
But you know,
businesses. That's good. It seems like there's an effort to get things
You know,
nicer.
I was looking. Okay, so what I'm saying, I used to be the general manager of CC Pizza.
Okay, cool.
Right? And you ever
Thanks
heard
for good
of
work. Yeah,
Okay,
of course.
So I want to bring that back to Baltimore.
Okay,
Right? But
smart.
my biggest problem is, right, that all the buildings I'm finding, right,
Yeah,
it's hard to connect with the owners and the residents to get in.
that's
Right?
interesting. Is it
Yeah.
hard to find them, or are they not interested in selling, or a mix?
It seems like some people, like a couple of these people that own some of these properties there in Beverly Hills.
Right,
You
interesting.
go, you
Yeah.
go look through the paper.
That's the
right?
tragedy. Everybody owning buildings now is from LA or even China, or you know, it's different. Yeah.
You know, like this building, I think it's owned by Korea, right?
Yeah, right. Like what happened? Apple. It seems like it'd be a convenient spot in the middle of everything.
Listen, so this was my thing to get for a pizza place.
Yeah, right.
Because-
That would be nice.
No, because the one, they already have the hoods in it.
Right.
See, the biggest problem with Baltimore City is, right, that a lot of these buildings don't have hoods in it.
Okay. Interesting. I don't know that.
You can't, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't do much
so
with
to put
it.
a hood in there, right?
Yeah.
You got to call a crane,
Right.
and you up to the dollar. So we already been to that stage, right?
Right.
So you know, it makes you change your cooking style, right? But if this guy would ever answer the phone for it,
Wow.
you don't need
It's
no
out to lunch.
kind of contact.
Yeah. It's probably worth some money too. I wonder why you wouldn't want to sell it, or.
I'm trying to lease it from him.
Yeah, right.
They-
Right, why not?
To do a pizza buffet.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
You know
smart.
what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you though,
Interesting.
That's one thing though. If you ever get into it in Baltimore, right?
Yeah.
Then see, you gotta find something to bring the kids. Bring
Right.
The kids, bring the money.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, right? Family.
Even if you only get the money, good money, 2 weeks out of the month because half of them are social service, right?
Right,
But you're
right.
still gonna get that buck.
Sure, and you still need activities for
then you're
kids,
gonna
and
still
yeah.
get people
Right.
that working, right? You
Make
know,
it affordable,
you
yeah.
know, you're gonna take our kids there, get them slice pizza, eat. But
Yeah,
this-
right.
But just imagine
Enjoy
the gold
downtown,
mine.
yeah.
This is imagine the gold mine here.
Yeah.
If you
It's
have
a lot of
pizza
potential.
buffet here, right?
Right.
Right. You gotta realize you got the mayor's office, right?
Right.
You got all these offices
Yeah.
right down here. They're gonna come over there and eat. They're gonna pizza. And
Yeah,
this
right.
day,
Nice and convenient. It's good.
and out.
It's the Northeast. Like pizza's good around here. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Stop good, man. You got to do something
Yeah.
Baltimore, but yeah.
I hope you get that into creation. I'm glad you have a vision.
Yeah,
You know, because there's so much beauty in the city too,
Yeah.
and there's a lot
Yeah,
of
you
fun
can bring-
stuff
you
to
can
do.
bring
And
this back.
there's a lot you could do. Yeah,
you
there's a
gotta
lot.
bring the dead areas back.
And some of it, you know, I've noticed because this is my third time here. Like 5 years ago, Lexington Market looks nicer.
Yeah,
You know, they
yeah.
built that up. So there's signs of life. There's a building right there, apartment building that looked nice downtown. Yeah.
Hey, you know, you gotta remember years ago
Yeah.
up there where Lexington Street, where you see the
Right,
market at,
yeah.
and you can remember walking through there, right? And
Right.
The traffic was always walking.
Right. Right.
That's what they
Always
want
walking,
back, right?
always moving,
And
yeah.
You can get it back, right? But to get it back, you already know.
Right.
You gotta do the investment.
Right.
You got to have good people to back you up. And some of these people
Well,
that own these buildings,
Yeah.
they just give you the chance, and they can get money, and you can get money.
Right.
Because
Why
they
lose out?
But they ain't doing it.
Right. Maybe they have
answer
two.
the phone, they hope.
Why do you think
Because-
they don't? Do you think they got like 200 properties, so it's not
Yeah,
even?
this is like just like you say, money in the bank, right?
Right.
You know you ain't gonna blow this.
Right.
Because even if
Save
you
it.
lose this,
Right.
you got this. See,
Well, yeah.
I think the majority of them are still using these as investments.
Security, right? Yeah.
Right.
Well, but that's the irony, right? Because they would do that in New York, and a lot of people buy something up and wait until the area gets more desirable, more expensive. But the way it gets more desirable, more expensive, is to develop buildings like that. So that's the irony. So if you want to make money on your investment, then you got to be part of it.
Right.
You know, so that's the shame. People are like, "Oh, I'm waiting for it to get better." You know. Yeah.
And somewhere where the kids can go in and
Yeah, that'll be great.
Right. You're gonna make it, right? And then, like you say, you're gonna bring the life back here, because then they
Yep.
come in, and then next thing you know, right?
Yep.
Hey, clothing store might come here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the
Right.
people coming over
It's a
there
cyclical
buying
effect. It's a domino effect.
That's it.
Yep. Falls
So
like dominoes.
A lot of people don't see the vision in life, right?
No.
I
No.
see the vision.
It takes people like you,
I-
though. But these cities do change to people like you, and it starts
Yeah.
with that little kernel, man. And
Yeah.
you know, it might take 10 years, it might take 20 years.
Yeah. Eventually, man, you live in
all
another
you need
10
is
years,
one.
We come down here, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like boom.
And that's why I'm doing this. I probably have like 100 people watching, stuff like that. So if I get that idea or somebody wants to help out, you know, broadcast the beauty of the city, some of the people who are really trying to make a change and care about their community. It's a beautiful thing to see, you know. So I appreciate that. You can pet him. Yeah, he's mine. You can pet him.
Just like that, right?
Yeah, we got cool people around here. Doing a little YouTube on Baltimore.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, he's gave me a lot of cool information about development around here and stuff like that. But yeah, he loves attention.
Oh, yeah, he's
I'm
so
never
cute.
enough for him. Thank you.
I
He's
can't believe he's like so good off leash.
yeah.
That's wild.
He's good off leash. He won't run away. He's kind of lazy with petting. He expects you to come to him.
Oh yeah. That's okay.
But yeah, no, he'll love that. He expects you to come to him. You could. Yeah.
Oh, you're
Case
so
in point. He likes you. He's like, you gotta babysit me at some point.
I know,
He's soaking in the
adorable.
attention.
I have
Yeah,
a
he's liking it.
6-month-old yellow lab at home.
Oh wow. Okay.
She's psycho.
Cool. Nice meeting you, sir. Thank
Maybe
you.
one day she'll be this chill.
I got lucky. I picked him up off the street
Oh,
in
really?
Mexico. Yeah.
Oh,
So he was.
okay.
So he was kind of a homeless dog. So
Yeah.
he had a lot of street smarts in terms of like
Yeah.
avoiding traffic and
Yeah,
stuff.
good.
So I wouldn't say that like I was that special in terms
Yeah.
of how I raised him or anything.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I found-
I got lucky. I was saying I got lucky with that.
Yeah.
So
I
you
lived
know,
in
unfortunately.
St. Martin in the Caribbean
Oh,
for a few
beautiful.
months, and
Okay,
I
cool.
found 2 puppies there. And
Oh,
so
good for you.
I brought them
Okay.
back to the States,
Right when they're
but
pups.
yeah, I couldn't keep them, but
Okay, well, you got him a
they're-
good home though.
Yeah, I knew
for you.
someone that was looking for dogs, and she
Oh,
adopted
cool.
both of them. So
Aw,
it was
that's
awesome.
sweet.
Brother and sister.
Good for you. God, is that hard to get him on a plane and everything? Because I
Because they were
drove
so
with
young.
him.
They
yeah.
were,
Oh,
like,
you just kind of just
If
take
they're
it.
under 25 pounds, they can both be in the carrier, and they were
Right.
they were just my carry-on bag, like under the seat. So that was fine. But yeah, if they're bigger,
Makes it a little
then it's
easier.
difficult.
Yeah. I wouldn't even know like where to start.
Yeah.
And I've flown with him, and I have to do like a semi-private airline.
Oh, I
it
have
was a
heard of that
headache.
because you
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah.
put him in the.
No, I'm too nervous to do
I
that.
would never. Yeah,
yeah.
It's. I would be so worried.
Yeah, and
like,
I don't know like what the climate is.
I
Is it
know.
like cool enough? Because he gets so hot really
Yeah.
quickly.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. So it's like I got too nervous. So yeah, it was like I remember I flew from like Miami, from California to Miami. It's like $600. It was crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, but
That
it
for a
wasn't awful,
semi-private,
right? For
that's
semi,
a
right?
great-
It's not terrible,
Yeah,
right? And I
was
had to.
thinking, like 50,000.
Yeah,
for a
right,
private
right.
jet. That's awesome. Well, he's worth it.
That I couldn't do. Right, he's worth 600. I don't know if I could do 50,000, but
Yeah,
Uh,
it's better than driving. You know.
yeah.
I drove back from California, but I didn't
Oh,
have
cool.
a dog, but that was
Okay,
cool.
yeah,
I don't know
that's-
if I recommend that.
That's a headache and a half. I'm curious. Your coastal planner. Are you
Yeah.
looking at? Do you do like flood prevention?
Yeah,
Or?
so
Oh,
I
cool.
do like flooding, and we have the critical area, which is
Yeah.
essentially like the 1,000-foot from the inner harbor.
Oh, cool.
And so we manage like development there. So I
Cool.
basically permit development, make sure everyone is doing what they say they're going to do, and like building to a certain elevation, planting
Smart,
as
yeah.
many trees as they need to, and yeah. So I just
Yeah,
had
that's
an
important.
interview for that.
Oh, wow,
Well, I
cool.
have the job, but I had an interview with CNBC.
Wow,
which I
that's
know,
cool.
yeah, it was a little.
You're
scary.
kind of like famous.
That's
That's
why,
awesome.
That's why I've been joking with my friends. I'm like, guys, I'm gonna go viral. Hopefully not. That's the plan. Is like, luckily it wasn't live. it was all recorded. So,
So that's
they
good.
can
So you
make
can
me
cut out
look
the ums and the
better.
ahs. Yeah, I used to do local news, so
Oh,
I was on the
okay.
other side of that and
Yeah, they can make me
interview
look
people.
good, I hope.
They do, yeah, and they're really good at like cutting out all the little like breaths
Good,
that you
good.
take and all the
Yeah.
little uhs, and you wouldn't even notice that they exist.
Yeah. You think I was
Um,
great at speaking.
Right, and they're on your side, right? They want to make
Yeah,
you
they-
look good,
yeah.
unless they were really offended by something. Hey! That's the one time he's not well behaved.
He doesn't like bites.
No, he
No,
gets
Mike,
it's
stay here.
this weird street. Thank you for crowling him back.
Oh, yeah.
I know he'll always come back. He'll chase it and then come back around.
Does he like sirens or no?
He's okay with sirens.
Okay.
It's literally just a motorcycle.
God, he probably doesn't like the street bikes that come
Yeah. No, he does not like that. Wow, so that's cool. So you've been on CNBC.
Yeah,
What-
maybe
cool.
in a few weeks.
Wow, okay. What they interview you for? Just like
It was about,
economy or?
nuisance flooding, so that's
Cool.
like tidal flooding.
Okay.
It's like sunny day flooding. You know,
It's interesting. I'm from New York City, and there's this
Oh,
big
yeah.
controversy where they're taking out a park to do
Yeah.
flood resiliency in the
yeah,
East
I
River.
actually toured it a few
Oh wow,
months
okay.
ago.
Oh
Yeah.
cool. What do you think?
It's very inequitable, I'd say.
That's
'Cause
the
that
issue,
water,
right? It's a tough one.
blocking
Yeah.
all of the financial district.
Yeah,
the
right.
water's just gonna go right to Brooklyn. Like,
Yeah, that's the issue. But I mean, people are annoyed because it's so hard to find green space,
Yeah.
especially in New York City.
Yeah.
So it's that's kind of the challenge,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Yeah,
But they really like that park, and it kind of brought people like the less well-off areas of Lower East Side, connected
Yeah.
them with the middle of Manhattan as
Yeah.
well. And everybody's on that, so it's kind of sad. But then the resiliency is like you saw what happened last time,
Yeah.
with Sandy, and that was a
Yeah,
disaster.
that's true.
so.
Apparently, I learned
Yeah.
this a few months ago that Sandy was supposed to hit here.
Oh wow,
And last
okay, I didn't know
second
that.
turn, and so we
Wow.
would have been like New Jersey. if it
Wow,
didn't turn.
okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Got lucky. Well, I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, hopefully,
You're,
yeah. Hopefully I'll figure it out, you know. But yeah, I'm about to go work from home now.
Well, I'll let you work. Very
Yeah.
nice to meet you. I would ask for your contact info, but I can't log off this.
Oh, I can get your.
Yeah, I appreciate that. It'd be good to connect.
What do you do around here?
I'm just traveling around, so I have a
Oh, okay.
YouTube where I'm kind of
Cool.
broadcasting kind of the beauty of cities that have a bit of a dangerous reputation, and kind of showing the authentic side of them
Yeah.
in a way.
Have you been to Norfolk?
I was thinking of going to Norfolk.
I
Speaking of
lived in
flood
Norfolk,
prevention.
Yeah.
yeah. I've been
I was a
actually.
coastal planner there last year. and
Oh,
I moved
cool.
Back up here.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah. So I might hit you up if we're doing Norfolk.
Yeah.
Would love some recommendations, cool streets to check out.
Yeah. What's your
all that
name?
stuff. Dodge is my name.
Dodge,
Yeah, and
okay.
you're Grace, I assume.
Yes, Grace.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
nice to
Grace,
meet
nice
you.
to meet you.
And then what is
Pleasure.
his name?
His name is Name because he had no
Name.
name for a year and a half.
Name. It
Yeah.
was great to meet you.
He says likewise.
Yeah,
And
have a
you know,
good day.
thank
Great
you. I
talking
appreciate
to
it.
you.
And I'll message you too if there are other cool spots to check
Yeah,
out in this
sounds
city.
great.
Great to meet you, Grace. Take care. Cool. That was fun. It's kind of cute. We'll take a look at. This is interesting neck of the woods, Hustler Club. So this is the area that's kind of the Baltimore version of the Vegas Strip. Kind of interesting. And so this is the Hustler Club. Beautiful facade that we were looking at. Take a look at some of their comments. Who knows? I think I'll hit up that girl. I don't know if she's into me or not. Who knows? But she was kind of cute. A lot of comments. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Kate, thank you for liking the vibe. Thanks for discovering me. Please subscribe. That would be awesome. The locals' opinion helped to shape the community and feel the vibe of the street. Amen. That's what we're all about. I see why I watch the show. He has a way of just shooting the. Thank you, Wesley. He has a way of just shooting the breeze with people. Yeah, people say I'm pretty gregarious and on the warm side. It's easy for me to just kind of spark a connection fairly comfortably. Make sure you give the name of your channel. It's Dodge Landesman, guys. Thank you. DODGELANDESMAN. Hey, your dog is a chick magnet. What do you think? Do you think she was into me, guys? What do you think? Should I hit her up? I got her number. So let me know if I think she's kind of cute. Tell them you go live and walk the dog. Maybe they'll watch next time. Says cooking and camping, my bud. Baltimore seems really friendly. It's super, dude. It's one of the friendliest cities I've ever been to. Around here, you get a ticket for a pooch out. Yes, in certain cities you would. I was thinking Minneapolis or Hustle. Some people actually got rude with Dodge in the chat for the dog not being on the leash. You know what I say to them? I say that the leash is saved for their mom. So that's my answer to that. You two should get coffee together. I think we should, Kate. I agree. I'm going to hit her up. So interesting. You get a ticket here, too. Lucky doggo. Thank you. Thank you. People seem very friendly, and it looks like spring is coming. Yes. It's a beautiful 58 degrees. Watch your number. Yes. Okay. So we will take a look at some of the other places. Now we took a look at the comments. Club Pussycat. So this is, you go to Google Club. This actually is well rated in Google reviews. Sorry, I got a YouTube. This is well rated in Google reviews. Probably if you want to go to the best spot, this is it. You also got Club Chez Zoe. So this is the one little block that's the sin. The dog is probably about 5 years old, give or take. Thank you. Yeah, he from the day one, because I picked him up off the street. Yeah, he's a rescue. Yeah, thanks for noticing him. Yeah, I picked him up off the street, and he just started following me. He loves attention. If you want to pet him, you gotta come to him. His name is Name, because he had no name for a year and a half. Hey, say hi to your friend.
Name. Hey, Name.
You just gotta come up and pet him. He's kind of all over the place. He's liking it though. He's soaking it in. But yeah, he's from day one he started following me on the street, and then he waited outside for me at a convenience store, and then just never stopped following me. So never. I have a leash if I really need it, but usually. Yeah, I got a little YouTube. 100 people are watching. If you want to say hi. It's Dodge Landisman. Thank you for asking. Dodge like the car. D-O-D-G-E.
Landisman?
Yeah, Landisman.
Smith or Smith?
Close. Landisman. L-A-N-D-E-S-M-A-N.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of a weird name.
That sounds like European kind of, right?
Yeah, German, exactly. So my great-great-grandfather is from Germany.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, you know your name. It's impressive.
My great-grandfather's last name was Brugamy.
Brugamy. Okay, yep.
His
Same family. Yeah. Funny.
His family members used to go, well, not hot dogs, but hamburgers, because his family name was called hamburger.
Yeah, right. The origin of the hamburger. Right. It'd be sacrilege to eat a hot dog.
So, Nate, come here, Nate.
Hey, say hi to your friend.
Come here. Would you, so you from Baltimore City?
No, I'm from New York City. I'm traveling the country. Filming. I'm going all the way down to Mexico, all the way to the end of the border in Guatemala. So I'm going to be on the road for a year.
I got something for you to take with you.
That's nice of you. I appreciate that.
Because you might be able to exchange down there.
Okay.
It's their currency.
Oh, cool. Oh, you got some extra pesos? That's awesome. I wouldn't be able to use them. Thank you.
There's one for 19.
Oh, badass. Look at that. Uno peso. That's cool. Have you been around Mexico?
No, I have not.
You just got these? Oh, this is awesome. Thank you, man.
Yep,
I appreciate that. Hey, in exchange, you want a cigarette?
I'll take one. What kind of cigarette you want?
Newports.
Oh, okay.
Great minds think alike.
So what part of New York you from?
I'm from Manhattan, in Gramercy Park. That's like southern Midtown, give or take.
What kind of job do you do?
So right now, I'm trying to rub two dimes together with YouTube and just starting to do that. I used to be a local news anchor, so that's why I moved around. I'm used to being in a lot of different places. So I was a news anchor in Texas, and then a news anchor in Arizona.
So what do you do? You wasn't a weather reporter. What was you was a weather guy?
Yeah, well, no, so I was a reporter, so I was an air. I'd be like, the traffic in I-95 is heavy today.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, watch out for extra storms.
Oh, damn, man.
Just stuff like that, yeah. So you'd say it in that voice.
So you basically, I want to say, you're not on retirement. What would that be?
No, that's a good question. A sabbatical, maybe. A sabbatical would be a good, because I might get back into news. But I don't think I will, because it looks like I'm building an audience, and this is a much more fun way to kind of. I'm still gathering the news in a way. I'm talking to you.
We need
more
people to speak out the truth and just not bits and pieces of things.
Amen. Exactly.
As a news anchor, there's a lot of things that are edited.
It's so much of it, and so much of it's not the truth, and they expect you. What they do is they say, just say what CNN tells you to say, and they'll say, download this video from CNN, read the script. And the moment I strayed from the script just to add some honesty.
I used to watch Joe Snedeker up there in Pennsylvania.
Okay, yeah.
16.
Yep, sure,
yeah.
I
lived in Macomb at one time. The news watcher 16, that guy actually was a professor before he was an archaeologist. So,
interesting. Right, anchor, yeah.
So, I know somebody that went to his school. I don't know the reason why he left school is because he got a psychic issue. He got an altercation.
Oof.
And so I went to graduate.
Okay.
Watching him, I paid attention. I'm a mountain man, basically.
Cool. Okay, you love the outdoors.
The weather's not always accurate.
Right. Hit or miss.
There's nights they say it's going to storm.
Yeah.
Looking around, stars are out.
Right.
It's not going to storm.
Right.
Why is it saying it's storm?
Right. Well, because they want to hype you up. Because the weather is the most watched part of the local news. People watching don't give a shit about anything but the weatherman is God in the local news. So they'll deliberately say, coming up, we have warnings of a storm. And then they'll say, oh, there's actually no storm. But they'll keep you watching through the commercial break.
Right.
And so, right, it's like they almost manipulate the weather in some sense, you know?
All right, since you're from the Empire State, right? Manhattan, downtown,
Yeah.
was. So,
It's gotten very cleaned up.
what's your whole thought of this whole, like, Tupac incident with Diddy and all that?
Well, Diddy has to answer for a lot. Everybody, I don't know, how many people have said Diddy beat the shit out of him? It must be at least 10 people, or raped them, or did some shit. I'd be on Tupac's side. I think he ordered the death of Tupac. And, you know, I used to be on a reality show, oddly enough, with Ice-T, you know, the rapper.
Yeah, I know Ice-T.
Yeah, right, Ice-Coco. So this is back in 2005, called Ice-T's Rap School.
I know what that was.
Yeah, you saw that? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool. Yeah, it was on VH1. So I was Dodge City. I was the redhead on it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I was a little chubbier back then. But yeah, right. Anybody watch, if you Google Dodge City Ice-T's Rap School, you'll see my a chubbier version of myself. But yeah, Ice-T told me, I spent 6 weeks with him. He told me that Diddy was responsible for the death of Tupac way back in 2000, and now all this is coming out. Where it's like,
He even
yeah.
said it himself. And then the
Mm-hmm.
Eazy thing. That's another one Shook said about.
Yeah, Easy. That's a whole scene.
But they pulled up all these rappers. They
Yeah.
pulled Eminem out. They pulled a whole bunch of other people up.
Yeah,
All
right.
The whole crew that I grew up listening to.
Yeah, right.
It's like, yeah.
Right. It's part of the fabric.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Mhm.
I don't even know what else to say. I know, like,
No, you gave me some good info. I appreciate it.
here in New York, we both got the same kind of business stuff going on.
Yeah.
But we have more of colonial than New York.
Yeah. Well, architecture's prettier here,
Yeah.
I think. That's why I really like walking around
Everything
downtown.
up there is compact.
Yeah.
I
So.
haven't been to the city, but I've been out going through the highway. It turns onto the
Okay.
and you can see the water, you can see the
Yeah.
lights lit
You
up.
see
I'm
East
like,
River. That's cool.
ew.
See the Hudson. See the whole 9 yards. That's cool. Well, hopefully it'll get you down there. Hey, if you want to follow me, never know. You know, I always host people in the city get stuff. So.
I will, man.
Drop me a line.
I'm gonna look up Dodge City.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
Dodge Landisman. But if you do Dodge City Ice-T, you'll be able to find my name because I have such an unusual name, Dodge. Nobody's named
You
Dodge.
got a Facebook one?
Yeah. Dodge Landisman. Say everything's Dodge
I
Landisman
got you.
because it's like I'm going to use my name because it's such a weird name. But yeah, thanks. Good looking out.
If you want to see some very beautiful art.
Sure. Yeah.
Alright, so you go down here to President Street, the last
Cool.
light.
Okay.
The highway. Go down into Fells Point.
Okay. Let's
Now
go.
go all through there because there's a spot where I went to, I think off of Boston Street or something, that if you look at like old English towns and stuff, Italian towns, it's like you got diamond pattern tournaments. Like you got fucking.
Yeah. That's cool. Well
I
worth the
know.
walk.
I know.
You know, bye. Don't worry. He's a little mad. That's all right. But yeah, gave us some good food for thought. It's a pleasure to meet you. You're a gentleman. I really appreciate it. I'll look out for you too. Take care, man. Thanks for all the talk. Thanks for all the help. All right, let's pull bottoms up. Well-reviewed club, Oasis. So this is the Strip, the Jewel Box, all these strip clubs. He's an interesting man. Mockeray Bar, Midway Bar. This looks like it's dead, so this is one of the dead bars here. And again, beautiful architecture if you take a look up. Club Harem. This looks dead too. So a lot of these places, it's kind of like Times Square in the 70s where Times Square was filled with strip clubs. And one by one, they all kind of shuttered. Circus looks pretty shuttered. Big Top. I wonder what Big Top means. We got the Big Top. Oh, that's the sex shop. Cool. You get your dildos if you like. Whole 9 yards. I don't know where we're walking now. It's a little less interesting, so I'm going to try to go to a more interesting street. I'm going to take a look at the comments. So interesting, you'd get a ticket here too. I saw that. Watch your number. Yeah, I got her number. It's in my phone. Tell him he's famous now. Don't be shy about jumping in the chats, friends. Yes, please. I will talk with you. And I need some conversation starters. There's only so much you can say off the top of your head. So if somebody wants to say something, I'll respond to it. We'll have a little conversation. Continue walking the streets. But I'm glad you got some benefit out of talking to some of those people. And maybe I did. That girl was cute. That's the hard part. You know, not to get to body or anything. But that's the tough part about traveling, is like, I would love to get coffee with her and go on a date with her if we lived in the same place, but we don't. And then, well, you know, I mean, I always enjoy a physical connection, and that can happen fairly quickly for me on the first date. But obviously for women, that's a different situation, and you don't want to take advantage if that's not their thing. So it's always a tough, well, there's no harm in getting coffee and seeing it. And if you really like a person from New York City, it's 6 hours. It's not terrible because I travel so much. So maybe I will. But you also don't want to manipulate anybody purely for physical gain, which is something that men can do. And I've been guilty of a time or two where she don't want to do. But yeah, she's cute. She's something too. I totally go out with her, 1000%. But it's, again, it's hard to go out with somebody when you're nomadic. That's the quandary. Got some smoke billowing out. Another building in the front, right downtown. I'm getting anxiety when your dog steps out in the street with no leash and not looking both ways while you're BSing on your phone. I'm saving the leash for your mom. Kidding. But I appreciate you weighing in. I understand why you get anxiety, and it makes people nervous. So I respect that. Despite my mean joke, don't take it too personally. It just came right out the top of my head. And I understand why you do get anxiety. But he's so well behaved. Nothing's. And this is an environment where nobody's going to care if he's off leash. There's some environments, and I hate to say it, it's with rich white people. If it's a rich white person neighborhood, they get very offended if your dog is off a leash. Other than that, everybody's chill. Everybody's a sweetheart here in Baltimore. And here's the other thing. If we want to talk to people, if we want to have interactions, if we want to have a fun visual, kind of lame if the dog is on the leash. People will interact if they just see some crazy dog walking around without a leash. And if they interact, then you could get to know them, then you get to know the city and get the vibe for the community. So I'm going to stick to it. This is a cool view of the skyline, guys. Pretty. Hey, no, I respect a good pun. Thank you. I'm worried about cars, yo. Totally get that. Colin J, I am in Baltimore. No, the cars, you know, that's the scary part, right? And especially when he chased that motorcycle, he's not supposed to do that. That was not okay. So he chased the motorcycle, but he pretty much is good at avoiding traffic. And I picked this dog up again when I was in Mexico in Ciudad Jimenez, which is a trucker stop. So he's always been used to trucks going in and out and knowing how to avoid them. It's sort of in his DNA. So I never worry. Now he's trapped himself because he decided to walk on this ledge. He's going to be too scared to hop off the ledge. You're dumb. Oh, he found a solution. That's good. Oh, there's a little river. We're probably coming in on the inner harbor. The inner harbor is kind of the one touristy, pleasant spot in Baltimore. So here's the river, which is, God, how am I blanking out? It's the same river as DC. I can't believe I'm blanking out on what river this is. But we are in Baltimore, by the way, for Colin. He does look like a good boy for sure. Thank you for recognizing it. Kiana Newhouse. Hello, Kiana. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you weighing in. We're just walking around Baltimore with this dog, looking at the sights and sounds, talking to people when we can. Hi, everyone. I'm glad you joined your walk around. Wesley's a great promoter of mine. Thank you, Wesley. Appreciate that. Appreciate all you always weighing in. We'll get to Michigan. I'm probably going to have to wait till when the weather gets warmer for Michigan. But I'll get there. It's beautiful. Grand Rapids, Charlevoix, Bay City. In the south of Michigan, too, because that's where you can get weed. But I can't remember where it was. But I'm a big Michigan fan. Dog would love Michigan, too. Nicer, colder weather, too. He loves cold weather. It's just me that doesn't like cold weather. So the dog just wants to walk in a circle now. What's up? Thank you. I appreciate 100 people watching. Say hey. You said you just want to be in my video. I like it. You got some kooky but friendly people here. I think that's the vibe of Baltimore, is kooky and friendly. That would be it. Well, for the gentleman getting anxiety, which I understand of the cars, luckily no cars here. So we found a nice little spot where you can just walk and relax. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know why the dog want to walk here. He likes big open spaces too. So. Sorry, he's friendly. Got a little YouTube. Oh, sorry. Here, I'll get him. Hey. Oh, I appreciate that. Oh, you say you're not scared of him?
No, I am. Like,
oh, I hear you. I hear you. Thank you. He likes you. He likes you. I can tell. Okay, so you got the 6 sense. Well, I appreciate you saying hi to him. Not getting too bothered. You guys have a good one. Thank you. So you can see they're a little, those guys are probably methed out. But they're gentlemen nonetheless. Just because you're methed out doesn't mean you can't be a gentleman. They're not mutually exclusive. Say my name. Ooh, Justin Sapphire. Justin Sapphire. Justin Sapphire! Andre Van Rensburg. That is a great name, Andre. Are you like half Jewish and half Mexican? That's an unusual name. So thank you. He says that's a good dog. I hate the cold, miss the desert, lol, even though it's 56 here now. That's warm for Michigan right now. 56 in Michigan? Same temperature it is. It's like 2 degrees warmer in Baltimore. We're going to try to loop back around downtown. Although those buildings are pretty too. So we'll see where the dog wants to go. And we'll go with him. Sorry again for my friend watching with the anxiety-inducing cars. So you want to go this way? Or you want to go that way? Sorry, he's friendly. You can pet him if you want. We're going this way. Hold on. He wants to chase my shoe. That's something that he likes to do. So we got to get off the street for him to chase my shoe. But he will chase. Got our little metro station here. Oh, he doesn't want to chase my shoe anymore. Okay. So, going to a slightly dicier neighborhood, a little outside of downtown, but pretty. Los migrantes. Got some migrantes. Got some migrantes. Be careful they don't show up on Fox News. Guardian Angels beat the shit out of them. Hey Dodge, Christina. What's up, Christina? Thanks for watching. How many languages do you speak? 1.5, really. English and a bit of... I can speak Spanish like a 5-year-old. Never took it. I took Spanish. You heard me speaking Spanish yesterday. I never took Spanish. I took French in school, and I went to Quebec recently. And in Montreal, many people speak English, but I went to like Magog and Drummondville, and so I just practiced just how good my French was. It was next to non-existent. I knew a few words, and I kept saying "hola" instead of "bonjour" because I couldn't switch. I could switch between 2 languages. I couldn't switch between 3 languages. So really only a decent enough amount of Spanish, I would say. DJX, love your stickers. Thank you for the hearts. I don't know what they mean, but I like them. Good dog, thank you. Flop Talk Du Bois, Flop Duck Du Bois, Flop Duck Du Bois. Thank you, Justice Angie Christmas. And DJ is sending me pink shit emojis. Very cool. Kind of looks like when my stool is bloody, looking at that pink poop. It's reminiscent. Brings back some good times. Good times in my life with bloody stools. So we'll take a look at some of these places. This is cool. Pretty little standalone building. And we're going to come up on an abandoned building over here as well. So we'll take a look at that. And I gotta check my battery, guys. It's 44. Oof. This eats battery. Although I've been doing this now for an hour. God damn, this dog gets to walk. Like, how many dogs get to walk this much? Oh, because we got to go to DC too. So we'll probably end the stream in about 20 minutes or something, and then we'll meet back up in DC if you'd like, in about an hour and a half, and then that'll be short because I'm going to a stand-up comedy show tonight. You're gonna see Jessica Kearson if you've seen her on TikTok or whatever. She's in Richmond by sheer coincidence. So I'm gonna go to a comedy show by myself, but maybe I'll live stream it. Maybe I'll try to get a date while I'm actually at the comedy club. As you can see, I don't know if I have game necessarily, but at least I have enough confidence to appear nice and charming and talk to a woman. I don't seem cool at all, but you don't always need to seem cool. Lord knows I haven't, and I've had my good times, bad times. The meeting of the communists, very cool, very cool. We got some interesting stuff here. East Baltimore Street, very historic, 1874, beautiful buildings. Sorry, I got YouTube. You're not seeing. And look at this. Wow. This is a beautiful, probably burned out building. And I'm wondering, with the steel beams, if they're doing anything with it, or if it's just kind of hanging out. Looks like they're not doing much. So this is the blight of Baltimore that we're talking about. You go a little outside of downtown, maybe about 5 or 6 blocks. Woo-hoo! What up, what up? Guys honking at me, very cool. So yeah, this is the bombed out little section. But even if it's bombed out, next to it, it's not bombed out. And there's some pretty buildings. I might have to take off my jacket real quick. I don't know why I have a heavy jacket. Now it's hot. McKim Community Center. Cool. So that's the thing. You got the rubble here. This is derelict. And you got this beautiful building. Very cool. What's your dog's name? Andre asked me. Andre, it is name. My dog's name is name. Because who's on first? What's on second? I like to confuse people. They'll ask me what's my dog's name, and I say name. Well, what's his name? Name. What's his name? Name. So I'm a little bit of a jokester. So I thought that would be a cool name for a dog, just name. Although I call him different names, and he doesn't even respond to his name. So we got some extra comments. Give us some real knowledge. I'm riding around Ubers right now. That's why I was on a bike. Oh, cool. Is that you? Did I see you in person, Colin J? Or no? No, obviously he's on a bike. But thank you for the knowledge. I'm glad you like it. I suppose you could listen to it just with audio and enjoy it. Beautiful stucco bricks. Cool. Love. It's Christina and Portuguese. Never mistake us for the Spaniards. We've been hating each other for thousands of years. I don't think I said you were Spanish, Christina. I said Andre is probably. But he's Spanish and Jewish, or Latin and Jewish. But very funny, Portuguese. That's a language I can't speak. But it sounds like something else. Love dogs. Thank you, Brian. Thanks for watching. Central Coast, Cali. Okay. On the Central Coast. Trying to remember what cities. I could tell you Central Cali, but not in the middle of it. I could tell you Stockton. I've been to Stockton and Modesto and Fresno and all that shit, and Bakersfield. But I wonder what the middle of the Santa Barbara. I've been to Santa Barbara. That would be the Central Coast, I guess. I have been to Santa Barbara. Talk about snooty people. I had a rich friend who lived in Santa Barbara. Very nice guy. Santa Barbara was not. Talk about not being able to get a date. Guys, I'll tell you. I don't know if you've seen me yet today or not. I'll tell you. Whitest guy in the world, quite possibly. Santa Barbara, all white girls. They don't like me. Baltimore, people vibe with me a little bit. A live stream date, lol. I'm down with that. That's what I should use with her. Wesley, you're a great wingman. That's going to be a great wingman. That's going to be like a great incentive, because that sounds less creepy. Like, I think you'd be really good on my YouTube. And I could just lie. I'll say I have 10 million subscribers. I bet there's a few women that would be down. I bet there would be. Yeah, all right. I'm going to hit her up for that. Leslie, that's a great idea. Live stream date. Guys, subscribe if you want to see the live stream date. My dog's name is Dude. Awesome. Got something in common. In addition to the love of cannabis and of Marianne Williamson. Those are 3 things now. Very cool. Dog's name is Dude. Badass. I like that. I have a black lab. Beautiful. Those are beautiful dogs. Nice name was Pismo. Pismo Beach. Pismo Beach. You could go 4-wheeling on ATVs and go quad running. And Pismo Beach is kind of the redneck. That is the redneck area of the Central Coast. That's probably an hour from Santa Barbara. And it doesn't feel like California. It feels like you're in Alabama or something. Pismo. Yeah, right. That brings back some memories. My name is Admiral. Very cool. Like Admiral Akbar. Very cool. It's a trap. Somehow I don't believe you, but cool. Yeah, I love weed. Yes, true. I do too. Thank you, Brian, says Wesley. Sorry, gotta run. That's okay. Patricia, thank you for watching yesterday as well. I remember you. I remember you from watching yesterday. So thanks for your continued support. Guys, please do subscribe to my YouTube. And I don't know how this works. I don't know how you find me. But hopefully you can subscribe to my YouTube and it's there. And it just says subscribe to what you're watching. If not, please do subscribe. That would be helpful. I lose subscribers randomly too. So I could really use the help. And my YouTube is Dodge, D-O-D-G-E, like the car, Dodge. Landesman, L-A-N-D-E-S-M-A-N. Let's look at some of these pretty buildings. I love the painted bottoms of these buildings. Fuck, shit. Good song, right? Sorry, yeah, he's mine. Going a little crazy. Hard to keep up with. Always out of breath. Payroll. Fuck, shit. Oh. I think you got mad. Okay, we're good. And I don't think he likes me mocking his rippity rap. I get that. It's sacred. Oh, sorry, Christiana, I'm liking her vibe. By the way, if you want to add me on Instagram, feel free, because I travel everywhere. So I might be coming to a city near you. It's Dodge, D-O-D-G-E, Landesman, one word, L-A-N-D-E-S-M-A-N. Shoot me a message. If I get your name right. Christiana. Still love you. Ah, thank you. I love you too. As a woman, I think you are very handsome. Oh, I was telling you to get at me before you even read that sentence. Wow. Christina, you got it. Christiana, add me, please. Por favor. Espero para te. Oh, wait, you speak Portuguese. That's a different language. But seriously. Christina, get at me. Oh, shit. Christiana. If the gals don't talk to you, they're lost. Oh, thank you. You know, I've had successes and failures. I think I don't come off as cool, or I'm never like, hey, what's up? What's up, girl? What's up? I'm not that. And you know, it's funny with the whole nice guys thing. It's like I'm generally a nice person, and so when girls, like when I'm being nice to a girl, they think, oh, he's so nice, he's that nice guy. But I'm like, no, bitch. Like I'm nice to everybody, bitch. You ain't special. That's just how I am. And they don't seem to get that. So that's my Achilles heel. But that's why I started traveling. I go to Mexico, and there I was very exotic. They like redheads. Here redheads are, you know, as a comedian once said to me when he was beefing with me, when he's making fun of me, here in America, redheads are the only acceptable form of discrimination. So we have it tough. I have no soul. That's tough. 420, peace and love, maybe, and well, maybe not, quote, understanding. Amen. I do understand when I get high. I'm sorry, I ran out of cannabis. I would have smoked with you guys we could have chatted and smoked next time around. Blazing now, actually. Thank you, Brother Brian. Love it, love it. I'd be blazing with you if I had anything left in my pipe, but I do not. Tragically. Dog's awake. Good morning to the next walk. Thank you. You're very welcome to come to Lisbon, sweetie. I would love to. My mom actually likes to visit her sister, my aunt, who has a house in Lisbon, Portugal. So I think that'd be fun to visit her. So yeah, my aunt has a house there, you know, a snooty vacation home or whatever. So let's do it. Add me. That sounds good. Thank you for your activism, Dodge. Oh, thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it. Oh, Aaron, hey, what's up? Aaron from Facebook. Thank you as well for sharing my video. I appreciate that. We got Wesley and Aaron, both in the Marianne Facebook group. Marianne Williamson, I've done some coverage and I'm a huge fan of hers. So thank you guys both. I appreciate it. If you share the stream to your FB account, you'll be able to find us next walk. That's a great idea. Right, because then you could just add me, right? I have like 4,000, I think I have like 4,200 friends. So I have room to add friends. If you want to add me now, you can. It's same thing, Dodge Landesman, DODGELANDSMAN. And Facebook, I have a little middle initial P, Dodge P Landesman, P for Prentice. So you can add me if you'd like. Guys, give me a second. I'm taking off my jacket. It's getting hot now that it's 1 p.m. Got some dogs that are angry. Fuck you up. Sometimes I like to round. Fuck you up. Fuck you up. Kill you. Kill you. I'll kill you. Fuck your mother. Fucking shit. Sorry, my dog is too much fun doing that. I know we shouldn't beef with dogs like that, but that was kind of fun. What could I say? Sorry guys, smoker's cough. I'm going to try to turn around and head back towards downtown. Well, she does not want to. All right, well, you want to go this way? Fine, and we'll go this way. All right, sorry, guys. Take off my jacket. I told you that before. This time, I'm not lying to you. Would I ever lie to you? I might. You don't... All right, there we go. Jacket is off. All right, how do I look with the jacket off? Better or worse? You thought I was feeling you? I don't know what you're talking about. Did I? Yes, you weren't. I didn't know you were in the first place. Christiana says, sorry I got to go. There's some serious shit going on between Aaron and Mike Rinter at Aftermath Foundation. It's crazy. Oh, shit. Again? Well, thank you for letting me know. And I will, I'll do a video on it if it's worth doing a video on. Because all the Scientology videos tend to do very well. So we'll do that. Now the dog is tired. It is official. So I guess I may as well. Do you at least want to go to a park where I can sit? No? Fuck it. I guess I'll just sit here. Well, if the dog no longer wants to... Yeah, what's up, bud? Yes, he doesn't want to walk. Sorry, got to go. All right, so I'll check that out. Thank you. All right, guys. Dog is kind of sleepy. So we might end the stream unless somebody doesn't want me to. But can you react after a like? I've been after like by it's a really can you react to after like by it's a really good song. Can you react to after like by it's a really good song. Can you react after like by it's a really good song. Can you react to after like by it's a really good song. Don't know what you're talking about, my friend, but thank you for commenting, Mr. Constant. But I think we'll sign off for now. Guys, follow me please, Dodge Landesman, and if you want to check in with me in about an hour and a half. We will be probably in DC. So I think we'll have a good time doing that and checking out the scene. I'm going to try to preserve some battery and get this dog in the car so we can head to DC. But in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, we're going to check out DC. So hope to see you there. Bye, guys. Ivy. It's a girl group. Okay. Well, I don't know them. I'll sing anything that I know, but there's a lot of songs I don't know. I'm an old man. I like songs from like the 1950s, 60s, 40s, big band, early rock and roll. That's kind of my thing. I hate school. Hi, I hate school too. That's why I'm glad that I'm not in it anymore. You don't learn anything from school. Don't go to school. You should drop out immediately. I'm going to run for office, and my slogan is going to be "Fuck them kids." I want to create a dangerous environment. I want to actively fight against our children. I'm going to run for office, and I'm going to say I'm going to fight against our children. They should be eradicated. And I will work actively, if you vote for me, for more dangerous streets. Because then you can get that loud. Pick your poison. What's your dog's name? David, thank you. His name is name. Because he had no name for a year and a half. And I have a weird name. My name is Dodge, like the car. So I want a name that no other dog had. And I figure, well, ain't nobody ever named their dog name. So, gonna hop off, guys. Love you all. Thank you for watching. That's ever Republican slogan. Yes. Yes, isn't it? That's the reality of what they stand for in a lot of ways. He says bye guys. Love you all. Thank you for watching. Wesley, again, thank you for your continued support. Patricia Patrick, if you're still on, thank you. And yeah, we'll connect in about an hour and a half. Please do subscribe. Bye guys.